sure SMS it's good, unless nothing. It's enough, I think no. Better should be the push notification, waking up your other software application that will use something to authenticate, authorize the transaction, even if it's done with with card transactions, per card, irrespective of the channel.
I think for user experience we can rely at this moment on SMS because it's kind of two-factor. It's an SMS and the card. Yeah, so that person should have both the card and the mobile device and access to the mobile device. So we can discuss about two factors. What I saw, unfortunately, even in Romania, not always the platforms are properly tested and implemented, and they are affected by different vulnerabilities. I don't want to go into details, specific examples now, but unfortunately this I have a very recent example, and based on that any kind of controls we have here are not achieving their objective anymore.
So I used SMS for 2 or 3 years. Now I'm using also the push notifications, so I think that it's enough for current use of SMS. Maybe it's possible to add something else, but from my point of view as a user, I'm happy with that.
I believe SMS is not enough, but this is not the real issue. The issue is that SMS itself was just one of the controls that we have set up 10, 15, 20 years ago. We have to adapt at the ever-changing risk landscape. So no, it's not enough to use SMS. But on the other hand, should we enforce biometrics? Probably not, because that would mean an additional requirement to our customers to own a specific type of device. And as you know, that's not the best approach. On the other hand, should we offer this feature to all of our customers? Definitely. For those who own a device that is capable of additional security, why not use it? And of course, coming back to the SMS, is it enough? Is it enough for 3D secure card transactions? This answer is a lot easier than the previous ones, because both regulators, both the national banks, the European Union has drafted and has sent us to a certain direction, and also the card schemes have taken measures. In a very short time they will change the way secure card transactions, more specific e-commerce types, will be performed. So payment schemes will change the landscape. We will not be using SMS soon. We will still use it, but not as much.
I would say from the user experience point of view, SMS is not enough, not from the security point of view, because so whenever we are trying to do some transaction on the internet, purchase something on the internet, so there is a, as I have mentioned also in my presentation, there is a media break with the SMS approach, and then this is where most of the transactions are cut. So the most of the time, maybe, I don't know exact figures, but it is the most. It is the point where the transaction is not continued from there on. So either the user is not getting the SMS, or there is something wrong with the website, or is unable even, for example, if he's doing the transaction on the mobile device, he should switch from the merchant app to the messaging app and to another website, and also receive an SMS, and also switch a second time to the messaging app, get the SMS, retype it on the website, a secondary website, and then return back to the merchant side. So this is, from the customer experience, user experience point of view, it's a nightmare, actually. So I would say just from the security perspective, this should be still enough because the user is, as somebody says, still providing additional credentials to the card information and then the additional information related to the card and so on. And then most probably he has been logged in somewhere and as well. So on top of everything we have in that place, SMS should be enough for security reasons. But from the user experience point of view, it is ruining everything. So what should we do instead? So biometrics, I agree with you. So not all the devices have biometric solutions on them. And then it is not, I also not believe this is necessary. So we are currently working in Turkey with the national switch BKM in Turkey. So how we should be applying the 3D Secure 2.0 in Turkey together. So for our customers, for the customers currently working with us, the banking customers, as I have already again mentioned in the presentation, they have started to apply different approaches. So whenever I purchase something on the internet, I don't receive any SMS anymore with one of the banks. So instead, they send a push notification, and then the same experience I have shown you during the demo. I have validation notification on my screen. I accept it, and then it is completed without any SMS requirement. So the experience can be there with or without biometrics. We can apply better solutions compared with SMS anyway. So biometrics can be there, cannot be there. It's an option from my point of view.
What I would like to add is related, these are retail products, so it depends on the user experience and the user technicality. Okay, we can think about how Revolut is doing now with virtual cards. And that product was available, if I remember well, in the Romanian market from a bank in the past, providing virtual cards for online payments. I don't remember now the bank, but probably at that time didn't have success because the cyber risks were not so used and discussed about them and so on. So that product probably died. I don't know, but I remember it was available many years ago on a bank on the Romanian market, like a virtual card for online payments at the beginning. So even this solution can be applied, but now it comes again, if the user is aware about the risk of the site where he is doing the purchase, if the user is technical enough to generate such a virtual card and so on. So solution can be defined, designed, but it will be a matter also of, again, targeting the customers and seeing where we can apply some solutions and what is their awareness and technicality.
Mr. Taraianu, would you like to comment?
I used to live in Kenya for about 1 year, and there the spread of smartphones is not that big, or was not that big in 15, and most of the payments were done using SMSs. So basically everything was done through SMSs. So it also depends on the market where you're implementing the solution, right? Otherwise, I don't think I have enough expertise to say if SMS is enough or not. But I totally agree with the fact that today the user experience with SMS in a web view, it's really bad.
It was SMSs or type of e-money using YD messages on the GSM platform? Because usually in Africa there's more like e-money type of transfer, not based on SMSs.
Yeah, so it was e-money held by a telco, by Safaricom, but then the initiation of the transaction and everything was done with SMSs from non-smartphone, like cheap.
Yeah, that is more like that. Usually it's like M-Pesa used to work on Vodafone,
yeah.
But it's not based on SMS. It's based on some messages which are going like through their menus in the phone. It's similar to SMS, but the technology on the back is not SMS.
Well, in Kenya was, I mean, I was paying the taxi with the SMS, so it was a SMS sent to a code. That's it.
So Kenya model to follow.
Just to make things a bit interactive, has anyone in the audience found or read about the Metro Bank incident in the United Kingdom in 2019 or end of 2018? It's the main. You can look it up. It's public information. I believe the Guardian has covered this topic, but it proves that SMS is not enough as a general rule. There was an incident there regarding customer authentication, unauthorized customer authentications, and you can look it up. UK, the country, and the Metro Bank, I believe, is the institution. We have more details on the internet publicly available.